Yes, we are back with the launch segment at KTV Rise today, Biashara Tuesday. Remember, you can talk to us on 0739 That's our SMS WhatsApp number. And of course, to make sure that we have an awesome time in this particular place, of course, as we get to understand what the crisis in terms of our economy is and how we can deal with it to make sure that we are better placed to become better Kenyans who can just shape the economy of this country and make sure that we have an awesome time. Our SMS number, as I have said before, is 0739110544. I want you to jump in so we can have an awesome conversation to make sure that we engage our very selves in making sure that we build the economy of this country. So it's going to be you, it's going to be me, and it's going to be Brian Nyambati. Karibu sana.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm very fine.
It's good to see you again.
Thank you. Thank you for having me
around. This is you. I just said I've just said a few things about you, and of course, people want to hear more about you. What are you? What do you do? What are you made of? What are you? Like, who are you?
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the chance. My name is Brian Nyambati, and I'm a transformational speaker as well as an online-based entrepreneur. And I do focus much on some of the current economy crisis that we have in our country today, especially unemployment and all those stuff. On top of that, I'm the founder of AFLEO, African Empowerment Organization, and we'll be able to talk much about that as well as we be in the show. I welcome you all, and let's have a nice discussion as well. Thank you.
Karibu sana. And of course, you've had it. A number of you have known another AFLEO. Whenever I bring AFLEO, which is AFLEO, which is AfriLink Empowerment Organization, founded by the one and only Brian Nyambati, that I'm privileged and honored to sit with this particular morning. I mean, economic crisis. Let's bring it now. What is the economic crisis? And just before we go there, we have been talking about supporting our very own. I know we're gonna get there and talk about how we can support our very own in every field. Bide, I love your shoe. It looks African.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm thinking, I mean, if Kenyans can create shoes that are that beautiful, I did not say the shoe is Kenyan, but if Kenyans, I know Kenyans can create better than this because it has an African touch. So when an African creates something that has an African touch, it's really awesome. So if you're at home watching me right now, then you need to go. If you're interested in the leather industry that we gave you info about, I mean, you can go make awesome shoes and making sure that we wear good shoes, especially on Friday when we really want to go out there, support our very own, and of course making sure we have an awesome time as Kenyans and enjoy our lives. So vitu kwa ground, economic crisis in this particular country specifically. What is the economic crisis? Like, what is the situation? What is there is danger somewhere? What's the danger? What are we facing right now?
All right. As you know, in our country today, there are so many things that we put on the table, and if we discuss about them academically, I won't put them academically, but in the layman's language, in which even the common man can easily understand. When you look at our current economy, it's really going down. Even the president knows that. You've heard him ask, he doesn't know why Kenyans are broke as well. But in this case, I like whereby he's talking, he's telling the people, like, we need to check our cash flow. Whereby the main thing that is killing our economy, bringing the crisis, is the cash flow, by the way. And this cash flow is caused by imbalance, whereby we have 90% of the Kenyan populations, they are depending on 10% of the populations. And that is where we realize Kenya will go get some loans, come pay teachers, pay doctors, pay all these people. But at the end of the day, this money will go to who? The 10%. These people are not ready to go ahead and, for example, invest again. Because now, economy is going bad, taxes are going up. Most businesses are closing down simply because people are not getting enough salary, they're not buying their stuff. So they close down, they go look for a job. At the end of the day, when they close down, people are fired. Others are graduating to look for the same job. At the end of the day, that one is already shattered. New investors are scared away simply because of the taxes that are in our country today. And at the end of the day, we realize few entrepreneurs who are stable remain there supplying the whole country. They get a lot of money coming into their pockets and they give less. Even somebody who spends 1 million a day on his Range Rovers, the Mercedes, at the end of the day is spending not even 0.02% of the money he's getting at the end of the day. So in this case, if we take money from the government, pay teachers, these people are spending, they're not investing. So hiyo pesa inarudi kwa kina nani?
Kwa wale 10%.
The 10%.
Yes.
Now, awarudishi huku, wanapeleka vacation, wana invest nje. So our country needs the balance. We need to create more entrepreneurs, by the way. We need to educate because people are not educated, by the way.
Yes.
And that is one of the major things that we need to understand. People are taking difference between education and schooling. So in this case, they need to check on that. The difference between schooling and education.
Yes.
Because we need to change the form of education that we have for the betterment of the youths.
Of the people.
Yeah.
And we'll be looking at a story on teaching later. I mean, earlier in the show, we've been handling a story where Morans are graduating from technical skills training centers. And this is so amazing for me because I'm into technical stuff and practical stuff that people can do with their hands and the crafts that people can come up with. Do you see this as the future for improving some of this particular economy that is going down, as we say, or is it something that we may want to rethink? Do you think that we need to improve in terms of now, in the light of schooling and education, the technical institutes really come into educating people on how to handle stuff on the ground and how things can actually be resolved when anything goes wrong? Do you think it's time that Kenya invests in more technical institutions?
Well, I could say yes, but at the same time I can differ somewhere. Simply because most of these people teaching these technical courses, they're not encouraging our youths to go and start their own. And the youths are coming outside here, one of the biggest concern being the capital to start my own stuff. And in this case, those jobs that they are coming from school to go look for are there. But when you focus on educating these people in a formal, different way, the technical part of it can be the best way we can go back to, simply because kazi ya mkono ni ya mkono, haiwezi chukuliwa na kitu ingine. Even if machines are coming in, there are some things they cannot replace in the human race as well. So in this case, I believe if we come in, especially the financial education part of it, people need to be educated financially. Nowhere we are taught about money in schools. And in this case, if we are not taught about money, what are we coming to earn outside here 90% of our time? It's money. That's what we're looking for everywhere. So in this case, even if people are being educated to the technical courses, you can invest everything in the school system and everything. But at the end of the day, the quality of the education they're getting cannot come outside here and conform these people to start their own industries, to start their own businesses as well.
Yes, and it's a problem we have not just in Kenya but globally. And one thing you wrote to me is that you're very passionate about educating, empowering, and creating opportunities for youth. And of course, you go in the fields. I mean, you just told me that you just arrived from Eldoret, where you were traveling for business. And of course, you go out there and talk to people and get to inspire the youth to become better in terms of their businesses. Let's talk about education, because I'm seeing a process here where you educate people and then you empower them. Empowerment is more of an umbrella to the same, because when the moment you begin to educate people, you're empowering them, then you go all the way to creating opportunities for them. Trust you me, many of the people watching me right now are not interested in how you are educating them. They're more interested with the very last bit, creating opportunities for them. How are you creating opportunities for the young people? And of course, with this, you can also tell me what are the experiences of your field work in going to mentor young people in the business world and how they can create opportunities in their country. What is their feedback? What are the young people saying all over the country? What are they saying? And of course, tell us how now you're creating opportunities for the young people.
Wow. First and foremost, I like the bit of educating. You know, there's a saying that goes, before you motivate, educate.
Yes.
And it's good to tell somebody, this is the way to go. Before I tell you do this, I'll show you why you should do that. And in empowering you now, when it comes in, you have to create an opportunity for some people. When I look like currently, in my organization, that is Afleo, one of the major things that I'm proud of in the industry is one, we don't need to go look for jobs for people. You know, people think creating opportunity is me going outside there, creating a connection for you get a job in this particular industry. No. These are things we do, like we mwenyewe unaweza aje jianzishia your own stuff. Let me give you a good example of where we are today. We are in a world where I don't need to go to the supermarket to shop for some things. I can just tap my phone, order something, and it's delivered to my doorstep. I'm wondering when people say I don't have money, and yet you know very well how much is a blanket in the supermarket. And you come to online, especially Facebook, talk about Facebook, the biggest platform we have today. How much does it take you? It's only your data because you use it every day. Going to Facebook and trying to create some good bit of information, try to sell that blanket. You can sell a phone, you can sell something. In this case, you're creating income.
Yes.
See that?
Definitely.
So in this case, if you have an idea, because as you asked, what are some of the biggest feedback I'm getting from the youths? Ni moja tu. Brian, we have the ideas. Brian, we are capable of doing it. We are motivated, but we don't have the starting capital.
Yes.
Gava ingeingilia kati na iseme, okay, fine. If they give us the money, we can do this. As I said earlier, even if we give you the money, it won't help you. Watu wamekula help tangu mwaka first year to fourth year. Hiyo pesa ulikuwa unafanyia nini? Couldn't you think and invest? Simply because they lacked the education that I'm talking about.
Yes.
Financial education, dealing with money, handling money. Hapa na pale. Walikosa hiyo. That is why I educate more on finance. Not financially a shule, but practical finance.
Practical finance,
and
yes.
as well, in terms of creating opportunities, there are so many opportunities outside here, Jeff. One, I see people getting into network marketing.
Yes.
Network marketing is one of the biggest industries that you don't need a lot of capital to start. Just some few coins, some few shillings. You get on board, you start the business, it can build you. I've seen people building empires using the industry as well.
Talking about a few shillings, what maybe give us an amount of money. Let's put things on the ground now. I want to begin selling things online.
All right.
What is the capital?
It's cost. Actually, there's no capital starter for that. Why? Because I don't need money to sell you a blanket. I can do pay before delivery. In this case, you pay, I deliver. So if I don't have money, I just understand where is the blanket and who is the customer.
Yes.
So is the customer ready? If you're not ready, somebody else is ready even to pay double the price. So in this case, the one who is ready, I work with that. In this case, when they pay, I be honest because you have your brand. You have something you stand for. In this case, promise, deliver. They'll create new customers. Hey, if the brand delivers good stuff, you can contact him, he'll get it to you. So these people already know I have to pay before it gets to me.
Yes.
So I don't need such amount of money to begin that.
You actually probably need just bundles as your
bundles.
money for bundles is your capital.
Yeah, and probably the education on how to do it. That is the digital marketing skills. Yeah.
So in creating opportunities for the youth, have you established a number of people? Maybe I'm not asking you to mention names, but have you established a number of people that you can give us the experiences of how they have grown in that particular, in their particular industries? Have you built someone from scratch, and this person is doing something great in the society today?
Yes, I have. I have a several number of youths, not only youths, but also, there's some people in jobs, but they're not getting extra income as well. So on the other side as well, we are working on the same. I've established quite a number of people, not only in Nairobi, across Nairobi, Eldoret, Nyeri, we have Mombasa, where I have a team of people who are passionately doing businesses. As I mentioned earlier, I'm a big fanatic of network marketing because I've come across it several times, and it is something people are ignoring so much because of misinformation, so many things concerning the industry.
Tell us about
as well.
I mean, let's demystify this. Many people don't even understand what network marketing is in the first place. Can you say it in a nutshell? What is network marketing?
All right.
Yes.
Network marketing is what everybody does every single day. You do it, I do it, they do, everybody does it. Network marketing is actually a referral system whereby you bought something from a supermarket, I come to you, hey, it's good, you tell me, nilinunua wapi? Supermarket fulani. Umeni refer pale. See that?
Yeah.
So in this case, industries have come up to create opportunities. So they have developed maybe product or services they are offering. And in this case, they, like just Safaricom does, the package of getting agents, business like those ones. In this case, they have packaged the same. You get maybe the starting capital is 30,000. You begin the business, you get a system, you get products, and it's your business. The company does not come after you. And I can maybe define network marketing in brief. It is a system of moving products or services all day from the factory or the manufacturer directly to the consumer through an organization of users, retailers, and network builders.
Amazing.
And that is what everybody does every day. You use products.
Yes.
You might not know that you are retailing them, but utakuja ununue simu uzie mtu mwingine, you are a retailer.
Yes, you are.
Number 3, you're a network builder. You're creating customers every single day for somebody's asset. Na ulipwe.
Yes.
So when companies come up and create systems for that, people should sit down, think, and get educated for the same. Yeah.
Amazing. Final thoughts, final words to Kenyans, not just young people, Kenyans. Final thoughts, final words of what we will do, or what we are doing, and what we ought to do to combat the economic crisis. In a nutshell, just give them that bomb. Bomb them with that information.
Wow.
Yes.
In brief, I can say 1, let's embrace education, financial education, and let's not be optimistic about getting degrees. Even if your child goes and gets a certificate, it is still a good way to start off. This person has skills, inborn skills. And number 2, there are so many opportunities outside here. And so many of them are very, very advantageous to each and every person willing to take them up as well. Let's venture into so many, like the technology is coming up. We have agriculture is also there. In this case, if we sit down, learn on how we are going to curb all these problems by creating these opportunities for ourselves. Because we can't wait for the government to step in for us. We need to step up because we are seeing what is happening. We continue waiting, we are waiting until everything is coming to an end.
Amazing.
So in this case, let's take everything on our own hands and let's be ready for the new revolution because we are out here and we are ready to educate you, empower you, and create opportunities for those people maybe who don't have ideas on what to do.
Amazing.
Yes.
Wow, thank you so much. I mean, you have learned it, you have enjoyed it. I'm sure you have enjoyed it. Just before we go, in like 20 seconds, tell us where we can get you. There are people who want to see you, people who want to talk to you, people who would want you to empower them and educate them. In like 10 seconds, just tell us where we can find you.
Wow, thank you. You can get me at Twitter, that is SirBrian. Facebook, that is SirBrian as well. That's my Facebook page. Get me on LinkedIn, SirBrian Nyambati as well. And all my contacts are on my social media accounts. For those people who can be able to engage, you can get my contacts to be able to talk and create new opportunities for other people as well. Thank you.
Amazing. That is Sir Nyambati for you, or SirBrian. SirBrian. Of course, Brian Nyambati there, transformative speaker and leader. Of course, very key about empowerment. I was just about to call him empowermenter. He's a guy who's really out there to empower people, and of course to make sure that you also get to understand he's a social and online based entrepreneur, making sure that he leads by example. And we've had this amazing conversation, and I know you have questions. You can keep talking to us. 0739110544 is our SMS WhatsApp number. Tell us what you have learned, tell us what you need to do, and we'll be there to support you all the way with the help of these amazing people that we bring on board. We take a short break. I'll be right back giving you the news that have been making headlines in the past 24 hours. Keep it KUTV Rise today, and keep it warm, keep it sharp. See you in a bit.